In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 ways in which you can find the current ServiceNow version that your instance is running on. The first way, which requires the admin role, is to type in stats in the application navigator. Underneath system diagnostics, you'll see the stats link. This will take you to the stats page. And on this page, the 2 things you're looking for is the build name and the build tag. The build name tells you the current feature release that the instance is on, the feature release being the 2 releases that happen every year, which roll out all of the new features. Underneath that, we have the build tag, which gives us a bit more information about the specific release this instance is on. So as we can see, it is on the Washington DC feature release, but it's actually on patch 3, hotfix 1. So that's the specific release this instance is on. The second way to reach this page is by the URL. And the reason I mention this is because you can access this page without having the admin role. So if I navigate up to the top and search stat.do after the domain name, we are taken to the same stats page. So as I mentioned, out of the box, there is no restriction on reaching this page via the URL, which might be a security hole that you might want to close. I believe the reason why that any user can access the stats.do page is because ServiceNow support uses the URL to monitor the health of the instance. If we want to lock down that page so it's only available to admins, we need to add a certain system property to restrict access. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to sys_properties, which is the system property table, and do top list, open up in a new tab. And the system property we are looking for is this one that I'm going to display on the screen now. So I'm going to search by this system property, and you might find that out of the box this doesn't actually exist, but you can just add it in after the fact. And yeah, if we set the value to true, then only admins are allowed to access that page. And if I just hover over the description, it's not just the stats page, it's also the threads page and the replication page that get locked down to admins only. The third way to find out which version your instance is on is via the Admin Center, which is a new dashboard that's come out in later releases of ServiceNow. So if we type in Admin Center, and for this you will also need the admin role to access it. So we type in admin, underneath the Admin Center we have admin home. If we click on that, that takes us to the admin home dashboard. The part we're looking for is at the bottom. There's a widget called Get Information About Your Service, and we can see the current feature release, which is Washington DC. If we go into the Visit Upgrade Center beneath that, we can actually find the patch number and the hotfix number of the release. So as we can see, just as we saw on the stats page, that we're in Washington DC, patch 3, hotfix 1. In another video, I'll go into a little bit more detail about the ServiceNow release cycle, include not only the feature release, but what does the patch number mean and what does the hotfix number mean. So yeah, so those are the 3 ways in which you can find the current version that your ServiceNow instance is on. The second method, via the URL, I just demonstrated so you can see a potential security hole that you might want to cover up in your own instance. If you thought this video was helpful and you would like to see more quick ServiceNow how-tos and guides, then please hit the subscribe button and follow this channel. And if you want to find more information about this particular video, then there should be a link in the description that will take you to the ServiceNow on Toast blog. Thank you for watching.